Hey, folks, please like and subscribe to my channel. We're going to get into the analysis of Mike Perry and Jake Paul, and then who's Jake Paul's going to be fighting next.
Well, I think you do.
Nah, bro.
There you go. I don't know why you get a bad rap.
I don't know. That's why when they're booing me, I'm like, what the f did I do? This Conor McGregor, like, BKFC thing real, or like what's going on with that whole situation? What's the update? Very nice. We should get some energy up in here. Energy up in here. Man, thank you for coming on the show, Mr. Mike Perry himself. Welcome back to another episode of BS with Jake Paul. We're just days out. We were both in Miami. They're like, "F it, let's run a pod, see what conversations come up, man."
Did the other guys get the invite?
Yeah, I've invited a lot of people, a lot of my opponents before on the pod.
Why don't they come?
I don't know.
Did one. Tyron Woodley came on.
Yeah, he came.
did?
Yeah. It took a little while, but he came on. But he's involved now. He was commentating the fight the other night.
Yeah, but respect for coming on, man. And what a fight, man. I mean, it was entertaining to say the least. When I watch it back, it's just entertaining ass fight.
I watched some highlights. I didn't watch the whole thing. I think I should watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean,
You did a good job, bro.
thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
I'm proud of you, man. I can't lie. I've been proud of you. I was a little tired of I was trying to be this number one guy. And, when there's weight classes and stuff, I was trying to be better than even John Jones. And now I don't have to be anymore. So a little bit of pressure's off, and I can take my time, let my rib heal up.
Yeah, you just were saying the rib like cracked on this side on
First
that
10 seconds, that first punch you hit me with,
Jesus.
you popped me. Because, look, I knew people were going to be like, put your hands up, right? So I come out, and I'm like this. I got my hands up. And my rib was wide open. You hit me in the rib. I was like, fuck, that's it. I put my hands down, and no, you popped it right away. And I fought through it. I mean, there's something I can be. There's pieces I can take that I can be proud of. But, I think it was fair and square. I had a moment or two in the third round where I thought I was able to get you a little bit, or you were even bleeding. I wanted to show you, there's a picture of your face and one of my punches landing. It was pretty close to looking like the that chain that I got you, but I got you a gift.
Fuck.
I got you a
Okay,
gift, and I think
I'm
you
ready.
earned it. I wanted to give it to you with this hat here.
Dirty boxing. We'll get in.
Starting this.
We'll get
Oh,
it.
there you
Wow.
go.
Nah, bro.
There you go.
Ain't no way.
I think you earned it.
Give me this back,
I
bro.
think you
Thank
earned
you.
that. Yeah.
Hey, respect. Thank you for the Dirty Boxing Championship. This is crazy.
That's sick.
Damn, it's my nose. They got my nose crooked perfectly. Whoever the jeweler did a good job of the crooked nose.
No, the guy just shout out to Rocco's Jewelry, man. My guy in NYC, he did his thing with it. So if you need anybody wants a piece made, hit him up and he can do great work because it is a really iconic piece.
Thank you, man. No, when I saw this, I thought it was hilarious, and you did a great job of promoting the fight. I thought it was tough because I like you, and I like you as a fighter, and I like your shit talk. So, like, I'm just sitting there laughing half the time versus, like, actually saying shit to you. And
You a funny ass guy.
yeah,
Like, you up there saying shit about my boy, and I'm laughing. Like, damn, I'm laughing to the side. Like, fuck.
He's going to be grasping for air. Grasping. That was my favorite one from the whole promotion.
Now the people online though, they're tough, right? Because it's like whatever we say, if we're being too nice about shit, they'll get on us for that. Like since the fight, you said you gave me some compliments, and I'm super grateful for it. And who cares what they think because they're not the ones in there fighting. But at the same time, they make certain things go viral, and they're like, oh, you guys kissing each other's ass here and there because you said something nice about me, and I reciprocated it, and. So.
yeah, but they're not in there like putting their heart on the line. Something about going to war with another man, you gain respect for them afterwards, regardless of what happens. And I think there's something beautiful in that, and that's part of the sport. And also, these people always gonna have something to say, and it's really fuck all of them.
It's true. I boxed for years, and sometimes even just in sparring, you go into a new gym, or you'll have a sparring partner that wants to turn it up on you, and then you turn it up on him, and then both you guys are gunning for each other, and then after 4 or 5 rounds, and somebody steps in and break, and man, and you have this respect for the other guy that you didn't have prior to that, gunning for him and him gunning for you. And, I'm trying to knock you out. You're trying to knock me out. We didn't knock each other out. And then now everybody broke it up. And, it's, you never forget that person for the rest of your life,
And
Bro, 9 out of 10 of the people online making these critiques will never step in the ring. They won't go to no motherfucking gym. They ain't never trained a day in their life. They just got shit to say online, and it blows my mind. Like I can't stand it every time I see it.
I got a question, Mike. Going into this fight compared to other fights you fought, it being Jake, was there an added level of, I don't know, were you maybe more nervous for a fight like this because it is Jake? Were you more relaxed because it was Jake? What was your mindset going into this?
I felt great. I prepared really hard. I expected things that I didn't expect. You know what I mean? I expected to see some things that I wasn't ready for, and try to adjust to them. I trained really hard. I was in shape. I was able to go. I made it to 6th. I was thinking about that 7th because what you said on that live, I was like, I gotta get to 7th at least. And but there was no pressure. Maybe I could have warmed up better. I thought that it was weird how when I was getting hit a couple times, I was like, damn, where the fuck are my legs? And I never, because they weren't hurting my head. I don't know if it was the bare knuckle to gloves, the gloves hitting me, and I'm like, obviously it's a little bit softer, but, I didn't really have this serious head trauma. I did have the pain in my rib, but I was having trouble getting a hold of my legs later on in the fight, and I'm like, maybe I should have warmed up harder. I didn't really warm up. Just a couple here and there, just movements, and then not a lot of room was spent. And so, just thoughts here and there, but nothing would have made a difference. I waited a little bit because 24 minutes is a long time to fight. So I didn't want to be tired going in. I'd rather try to warm up a little bit, and then during the fight, and then I don't know.
And then with that shot to the rib, is that something that in hindsight, I don't know if you got checked medically afterwards, but when it happens, is adrenaline overriding that, or is it the rest of the fight after that shot? You're feeling everything going on with that rib.
There was times when I wasn't thinking about it, because I expected it. I got hit with a couple body shots in training that I was just like, I don't know, my rib was being a little funny lately. But, I made sure after every workout I tried to do some abs. I tried to strengthen my core more and more every time, every day. And so I expected to be hitting the body at some point, and it got it right out the way right in the first 10 seconds. I was like, fuck. Well, fuck putting my hands up now. I'm just going to protect my body. My head can take it. Part of the game plan was for you to punch yourself out on me. How many times can I get up? I think I would keep getting up, but I didn't anticipate the ring was a little bouncy.
it was kind of like a trampoline a little bit.
It was a little bouncy, and I didn't anticipate when he asked me to move to my left that I kind of tripped in the ring a little bit, and I stumbled, and that made him wave the fight off. And I was trying to get Jake to punch himself out on me a little bit, get a little tired, so I could try to let some flurries go. And also my punch count was low. I think my rib had a lot to do with that.
I think something to ask both of you guys, having fought now, what were each other's greatest strengths and weaknesses looking back in the fight now?
Yeah, you were really good at in the clinch, not letting me tie you up. and then you had great power. Like when you were clipping me a little bit, there was one punch that wobbled me a little bit. I think it was the third round, maybe.
Thank you.
But it hit me pretty hard. I was like, ooh, there it is. Hello. But yeah, I think being strong as fuck in the clinches, and that was tiring me out a little bit, just not letting me grab onto you.
Okay. Yeah, and my coach kind of was like, yeah, he's going to grab. But then I kept getting in trouble for putting my arm in your face.
Yeah,
I didn't
the elbow.
know that rule.
Yeah.
I didn't know that before. I thought, I know you can't push in boxing, but like stopping them from holding on to you, I thought that was like a little different. But I mean, I should have been punching in there. I never really found your body. I couldn't get my body combos going the way that you move and you use your feet really well. You were sharp on the outside. Some jabs were just, you were trying to set something up, and then you might have a couple really stronger jabs to actually inflict damage from the outside while you kept moving the whole time. There was never no stopping on the ropes or anything like that. And then, yes, I can take a hit, but I didn't anticipate the fact that when you hit me, sometimes I would just kind of fall over. I don't know if I was light. My feet were light flying out from under me or what, but I would just kind of fall over.
Yeah. I think it's the distance management that's like different in boxing, so that we're coming forward, like reaching a little bit. So then when you would get hit, you were like off balance. I want to know, is this Conor McGregor like BKFC thing real, or like what's going on with that whole situation? What's the update?
I don't think he. I think it's just he does that. He tweets and he gets people to attach to something. And whatever he says, or he knows that we had that moment that night in history, and it was what people were talking about. So he's like, let me say something about it and talk shit about it and be his normal witty self. And he said something that got people to tune into it because he's like, oh, now Mike's released from bare knuckle. But let's be honest, like everybody wants to see me fight bare knuckle again, And
Yeah,
if you're ever
saying.
not boxing, if you ever want to come on over, because look, bare knuckle fights max 12 minutes. I went over 15 with you, so
Yeah. I
I had another small thing to be proud of.
No, it could be fun. It's fucking crazy. The bare knuckle shit is really, really crazy. I'd be down to do MMA. I'd be down to do bare knuckle
Or dirty boxing.
dirty boxing.
We're going to do dirty boxing stuff.
All of the above. But yeah, I saw everyone being like, yeah, Mike Perry is the BKFC, which is true. So I don't know, I think it's fucked up of him to be like dick riding you all week, like, look what the BKFC has done for Mike and he's our biggest star, and then all of a sudden he throws you under the bus like that.
Because he wasn't off that coke yet. That shit had to hit his system, and he was like, you know what, fuck this nigga.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, I think needs a rehab, man. He has been talking about fighting for the past few years, never made it back off his injury, and he was supposed to fight this, UFC 303, and pulled out and said he had an injury, but didn't define what injury it was. Kind of, unusual for Conor McGregor. We're going to give him the respect of the world champion that he was. He brought UFC to a different level, but I think he's washed up right now. I think he needs to get into a rehab. I think he's doing too much coke from inside sources. And that's just, Jake Paul's been partying a little bit himself too. And, had his mouth open in the second round. They're fighting Mike Perry, but we'll continue watching.
He was tripping. He ain't mean that shit. He don't mean half the shit he say.
Man, oh man. Man,
Talk
oh
to me.
man. But you know what we need to do?
What do we need to do?
We need to go to an MLB game.
I fuck with some baseball.
The best in the summer, hot dogs, nachos, all of that. And you know how we're going to get the tickets, right?
You gonna buy 'em.